Watson specialist. Now look at this. He's going to the ground and he takes a hard hit to the back of his head by Clowney, who himself is playing hurt with a core injury.
We got the Eagles. We got the Sixers. Philly Talk.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Philly Mike, and this is Philly Talk. If you like talking Eagles football or Sixers basketball, go right ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to help this channel grow, you're already subscribed, go ahead and give it a like. It really helps the channel grow. But let's just jump right into it. The Philadelphia Eagles lose to the Seattle Seahawks 17-9. A familiar score because it was the exact score we lost to them earlier in the season. Different game. We didn't turn the ball over 5 times, but a lot of miscues in this game. A lot. Let's start with the most important thing. 9 minutes into the game, Carson Wentz gets hit late in the back of his head, smashing his head to the ground, and he has to leave for concussion protocol rules. People are really saying on Twitter, on Facebook, I hear it. Carson Wentz, I told you, he's injury prone, I told you. What? He gets hurt. It's a different story if he hurts his shoulder, hurts his leg, hurts something. That's either, his body not being able to sustain it, and he's, then say what you want to say. He got smacked late, illegally, in the back of his head by Clowney, banging his head against the ground. He gets up and he keeps playing. But what happens is somebody from the office, a doctor, one of the guys on the sideline, in the press box, whatever you want to call it, calls down and says, yo, check out Carson Wentz. They check him out and he can't pass. I guarantee you Carson Wentz is saying, let me back in the game. I can throw. I can see. Let me in the game. But the rules have changed. If you have a concussion, you will not play football. I don't care who you are. You won't play football. And it's not like Carson Wentz waved him out of the game like other players do. No, he got called up. Come get him. Check him out. I guarantee you it killed him to be over there attending that, knowing that he's not going to get back in the game. But people are really saying that he's injury prone from this. Blows my mind. Some Eagle fans were just waiting for this moment. Just waiting for a moment like this. Disgusting. If you had the mindset that after this game, the first thing you said is, see, I told you Carson couldn't win, or see, I told you this, that's horrible. Horrible. Let's get on to this Doug Peterson's play calling. I believe he called the game differently, very vanilla, for the simple fact that Carson Wentz wasn't there. And you got to keep it simple for Josh McCown. I just didn't like the play calling to the sense that I didn't feel like it was aggressive enough. And then when I want him to scale it back and kick that field goal at the end, he goes aggressively and goes for the pass. Josh McCown did pretty decent for, what he was thrust into on the spot. This game, although we lost 17-9, although Miles Sanders got hampered, although Brandon Graham got hampered, although Carson Wentz left this game, the game was winnable. The game was winnable. A crucial play on 3rd down in the first half, Crevion LeBlanc, who has been playing great, tries to make a quick tackle and try to make him not catch the ball instead of allowing him to catch the ball and tackling him short of the sticks. That would right there be a punt. Instead, they get a 40-yard run after the catch by David Moore and then ultimately score a touchdown. Another big thing, 1st down stop, 2nd down stop, 3rd down, you stop the Seattle Seahawks inside the 5. Roughing the passer. Are you kidding me? I understand. I ain't going to lie. Derek Barnett came late. It was a late hit. But if you're going to hold your flag for some of that, for that Carson Wentz hit, for the Josh McCown push, hold the flag. Treat them all the same. That was crucial. It turned a field goal scenario into a touchdown. And the Crevion LeBlanc thing turned a punt to a touchdown. Ultimately, the defense played a really solid game, but there was a lot of key 3rd downs that we didn't get off the field. Just couldn't get off the field. And then when we did get off the field, the offense moved the ball. From 20-20, the offense moved the ball. Josh McCown looked good. I think the play calling from the 20-20 was good. when we got to the 30 or in the red zone, where the Philadelphia Eagles this year has been good, third in the NFL in red zone scores, we were 0 for 2. And then ultimately turning it 0 for 3. So 3 times we got into the red zone and we settled for 2 field goals and a turnover. That's where we lost the game. The game was lost not getting touchdowns in the red zone. And I'm telling you, from 20 to 20, Doug Peterson was calling a good game. Once we got inside the 30, inside the 20, he started getting real safe. Real safe. And that's not Doug Peterson. At the end of the day, this was just something that we could not overcome. The Philadelphia Eagles overcame a lot of stuff this year. A lot. And at the end of the day, with every single injury on the offensive side of the ball, the defense side of the ball, we have to be proud that we won the NFC East, and we got to be proud that we fought in this game. We never quit. That's something the Eagles don't do. We don't quit. Would I have wanted to win this? Hell yeah. And what kills me more is it was a winnable game. You cannot have 3 trips in the red zone and not get a touchdown. I don't care who's your quarterback. I don't care who's your coach. You have to convert in the red zone. That's where you make your money. And that's where we lost the game. With all that being said, this is real frustrating loss. Playoffs. Playoffs? Yeah, playoffs. Like I said, you got to love the fight of this team. You got to love what this team, skill-wise, is going to be able to bring into next year. Carson Wentz leading this team. Some of the young guys that are going to return, like a Boston Scott, like a Greg Ward Jr., maybe some others. The rally this team showed at the end of this season, and even the fight these other guys showed with Josh McCown, is a great sign for next year's football team. It really is. No matter what anybody wants to say. And people can say one and done. One and done is better than none and done. Especially how you got to one and done with a beat up football team. Now, like I said though, I know it had to kill Carson Wentz to get a concussion. Because when people get concussions, they want to get back into the game. They don't care about that. But it's a new rule. 15 years ago, they would have allowed him to come back in the game. Simple as that. It's new times, though. These are the rules. The rules are the rules. It's just really frustrating that with even Carson Wentz going down, Doug Peterson could have just called a better game inside the red zone. We score one of them touchdowns instead of field goals, or we just do something different in the red zone, the whole game changes. The whole game. With this all being said, 2019 into 2020 football season is officially over for the Philadelphia Eagles. It is what it is. It is what it is. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comment section, what did you think of the game? What do you think the biggest loss was? I mean, I know Carson Wentz was, but even with Carson Wentz going down, how did we lose this game? How did we not get this win? Let me know your thoughts. And if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. It's really Debbie Downer. Like, it's hard for me to like really get excited or even think about some of the things in this game. Losses are emotional as it is, but playoff losses, regardless if you have backups after backups after backups, a loss in the playoffs is emotionally. So I'm not trying to really think about certain plays and dissect too much into it, because it is what it is. With that being said, like I said, like the video, leave me a comment. Want to hear your thoughts. With all that being said, have a good night, and let's start talking some off-season stuff.